Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel, where today I'm over at good old Mickey D's to check out one tasty looking upgrade to my all-time favorite burger over here. That's right, you guessed it, it's the Quarter Pounder with cheese. Yes, sir, and apparently it's gonna get a little smoky from what I understand. Guys, feast your eyes on the Smoky BLT Double QPC. I'm totally digging the look of this one right away with that fresh beef right there in the middle. A lovely situation with the cheesy goodness to go with it as well. Let's break this one on down real quick. Man, this is one tasty looking burger. The presentation is looking really nice. Starting off with the obvious, we've got a very nicely toasted sesame seed bun, and once we pop it underneath, it looks like we have a generous helping of what they're calling smoky sauce, along with shredded lettuce. There is plenty of that on the top of this. As we pan down, you're gonna see the rest of this here, guys. Roma tomatoes, we've got some smoked bacon, and that's all on top of two 100% fresh beef patties that are separated with American cheese. So a lovely situation, essentially a double quarter pounder with cheese on steroids, and I gotta say, this is looking super deluxe. Really nice on this one. Underneath it, it looks like we've got more of that smoky sauce, so there is no shortage from top to bottom, and I'm totally digging, again, the presentation of that fresh beef. A very lovely situation here. So let's not waste any more time on this one, because I definitely want to sink my teeth into it. This is the all-new Smoky BLT Double QPC here at McDonald's. Let's peep out this flavor. And just in case you guys are keeping score at home, yes, I am keeping the Roma tomatoes on this one to give this a go, because honestly, I've never really had a quarter pounder with cheese deluxe that pretty much has the tomato and lettuce anyway, so this is going to be a first. But then again, with the addition of the smoky sauce, a very lovely situation I think I'm about to get into here right now. But real quick, and before I do that, shout outs over to Robert Dyer, a fellow foodie in the community that actually checked this one out. I want to say in October of 2021, I think it was a little over a year ago. Now it's finally nationwide. Robert, this one is definitely for you. Let's see exactly how the flavor is going to go on this one, guys. One last time, it's the all-new Smoky BLT Double QPC. You can do a single, but you got to do a double. Come on, it's a quarter pounder with cheese. Let's peep this out. Juicy. Whoa. We're right off the break. The freshness of those beef patties instantly stood out. It's super juicy, guys. As you can see, glistening in the sun right over there. A lovely situation. And of course, the combination of a half a pound of beef with this one here before cooking, 2 quarter-pound patties, a lovely situation. That smoky sauce is more mayo-based. I mean, I'm not really hating it. It's got definitely some smoky flavor to it, but it's overall adding to the overall experience, believe it or not, which is the fresh beef and naturally the smoked bacon on top of it. You're getting lots of smoky flavor with this. Let's keep going in. Well, one of those Roma tomatoes was giving me a little bit of a problem there in that second bite, but guys, the flavor is off the chart. And again, you gotta do the double if you do this burger because you need all that beefy goodness. It's very thick, very hearty. The smokiness of the bacon, the American cheese. It's a classic quarter pounder with cheese, the QPC goodness, but with some lettuce and tomatoes and naturally with that smoky sauce. Plenty of smoky flavor with this one. It's pretty nice. And you know what? On the real, I gotta say, it really feels good to go in on a different version of the classic burger over here at Mickey D's, considering they don't really do specialty burgers like they did so much in the past, which I've got plenty in the playlist that you're probably seeing jumping up on the screen here right now. There was so much they used to do with different flavors from different countries, things like that. With this variation, at least, it's classic QPC goodness with some smoky flavor. That's pretty much it, along with the, I guess, the deluxe version of the quarter pounder with cheese with the lettuce and the tomato. So pretty nice. Let's go for another couple of bites on this, guys. Again, the fresh beef makes a huge difference with this. Huge. Let's keep going in. You know, personally for me, I totally dig the fresh beef over here at Mickey D's, which I'm sure most of you guys do as well. I mean, there's really no other way to have these burgers over here. And again, I'm holding out hope that the Big Mac eventually switches to that. But with this, I gotta say, even with that smoky flavor, it doesn't drown out the overall beefy flavor of the beef itself over here. And again, as I go around, just to kind of show you here, a half pound of beefy goodness, a very lovely situation with the cheese action as well. The smoky sauce is drowning out the cheese just a little bit, but at the same time, the flavor does feel different. So it's not really tasting like a classic quarter pounder with cheese naturally because of the lettuce, the cheese, and the smoky sauce, but still very flavorful nonetheless. All right, so let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. But guys, again, I gotta keep showing it to you. It is a lovely situation to do the double over here at Mickey D's. Plenty of delicious beef flavor to go with a very decent amount of the sauce, top and bottom. A very lovely situation indeed. Let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review up. Hang on. Well, I'm definitely digging the creaminess and the overall smoke flavor of the sauce on this one, guys. And as we go complete 360 on this one, just to give you the full picture indeed, I gotta say it's a nice addition. It really dovetails beautifully with the flavors of the beef and everything else on this, even if it is kind of drowning out the cheese just a little bit. but the overall flavor of the beef is totally on display, especially with the double, and it's an easy recommendation to give this one a shot. Very lovely indeed on this one. I'd highly recommend doing so. So with that said, I'm going to have to give the Smoky BLT Double QPC, I gotta say that's a lot of fun to say as well, a very solid 9 out of 10. Guys, I mean, this is already winning with the fresh beef, and when you double up on it, a half pound of juicy goodness before cooking, that dovetails beautifully into everything else on that one. And like I said, even though the cheese is kind of drowned out because of the smoky sauce, top and bottom will do that to you, the flavor is pretty nice, along with the bacon. Of course, the tomatoes, naturally, if you're down with that, I can take it or leave it with them. If I do get this one again, which I will, I'll leave those off. But with the shredded lettuce and everything else on that, like I said, the combination works extremely well. On top of their normal toasted sesame seed bun, what more could you ask for? A pretty lovely situation. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop some comments down below. Let me know if the Quarter Pounder with Cheese, affectionately known as the QPC, is one of your favorite burgers, if not your favorite burger over here at Mickey D's. And naturally, if you've given the Smoky BLT variation a shot, what'd you personally think of it? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something I like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.